Okay, we are now live.
Hey! Well, don't you dare be sour, because we're about to bring you the power of the greatest D&D stream in the history of time. It's called Guts, Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Soul Rack the Destroyer here, the master of slashing and bashing on a Sunday night, along with the Birdman himself, Lugange. And we're missing the man that likes to stay home and play with his loot all night, Wilmore Chatterton, but he'll be here in spirit here. Now, to get this party started, we got, of course, the greatest DM in all the land, the founder of the Moonlight Clothing. He is Nate Gonzalez here. Take it away, Nate.
Thank you so much, Soul Rack the Destroyer, aka Carlos Does the World, the
Yeah.
great host of the greatest comedy show of all time. Check him out, he's the man. But yeah, like you said, we're missing Wilmore Chattington tonight. He's got some business to attend to, aka polishing his loot off. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and do a quick little recap of last week's little adventure that you guys had roaming the streets of Waterdeep, and then we'll hop right on into it. So without further ado, yeah, pretty much like I said last week, you guys started off waking up at the yawning portal. Got your guys some food and drinks in you. Talked to Durnan a bit. You guys decided you're gonna go head down to the Dockward district and check out the ships. Both the ones that you guys pointed the Lord's Alliance in the direction of that contain the black, oily, weird, strange liquid that was in these vials that the Zentarum and Narvi had on their ship. And also wanted to go check out what was going on with the Manticore. So, guys poked around, talked to the Lord's Alliance at the ship that the Zentarum had docked there. And yeah, they had everything under control. They appreciate you guys, passing word along to them and checking in on them. And yeah, you guys are definitely on the good side of the Lord's Alliance, which is a good place to be, in my opinion. But then you guys decided you want to go check out this Beastmaster's ship, the ship that had the Manicore on it. And you guys discovered the Manicore is no longer there, but inside of the ship there were three dead men and one severely injured man. Who, after you guys, questioned and kind of prodded him a bit, you guys discovered, and also found these ledgers on the ship. You guys discovered that the ship was indeed a illegal beast trade ship, and there was a trade that was supposed to happen to a man named Nigel, at the marketplace in the north part of the Castle Ward district of Waterdeep. So you guys, kind of poked around, saw what other beasts they had on this ship here. They had some strange ones like a basilisk, a two-headed death dog, a winged periton, and an ankh-egg, a very like large insect-like creature. Um, you guys decided to, kind of just wrap it up around there, check everything out, and headed up to the market with these papers that proved Nigel was supposed to be the one receiving them, and kind of talked to him a little bit, kind of pressed and intimidated him. And you guys were able to sell him these beasts after, a little bit of time of talking to him, and he bought them back from you guys for, I believe, 600 gold pieces total. So later in the day, you guys led him back down to the dock ward, to this ship. He brought along a covered carted carriage and kind of snuckily transferred these beasts into this carriage and headed north through the streets of the dock ward in Waterdeep out into the distance. And that is pretty much where we left off for the night. It is now about 6 or 7 in the evening. Sun is kind of shining. It's coming down. Clouds start parting the sun a little bit. It's becoming the evening. But one large cloud in particular starts covering the sun from the sky, and you guys look up and you notice it's actually a cloud that contains a giant castle on it. And everyone in the streets kind of looks up in a bit of a frantic and starts. There's a bit of a frenzy that happens here. People start pointing up to the sky and shouting, like looking up to it, and people start running away in the streets. And this is what you guys see up in the sky. This castle and these clouds that keeps floating by. One of the guards in the dock ward shouts out from with like this like almost like a megaphone like instrument. Shouts, "Who are you and what do you want?" And up top, you guys see two cloud giants leaning over the edge of the castle with at least four, from what you can see, winged griffins, like large winged beasts, just kind of floating around, flying up there, and like within this castle space. One of the giants shouts back down, "No worries with us. We are just simple cartographers. We are mapping the lands, and we're just taking note of everything that you have going on here." The guard shouts back up, uh, uh "Oh, okay. Well, be fast." And you guys can see this guard like being like visibly like very nervous about this situation going on here. And again, this cloud just kind of floats in the sky, and you see these two cloud giants leaning over the edge of this enormous stone castle built into this fluffy cloud.
What in the hell? Hey, bird guy! How the hell did they build that on that cloud here?
Dude, I don't know how I feel about all of this, man.
Insane here. I've never seen anything like this in my life here.
Like two cloud giants just scoping out Waterdeep. What do you think they have planned? I mean, you really think that's all they're doing?
I don't know here. I don't know. This sounds. I have a bad feeling about this here.
What do you
Maybe
think
we
we
should
should
get the
do?
hell out of here.
You think we should warn the Lord's Alliance?
Yeah, that's actually a great idea here. They'll know what to do.
Yeah, I agree. In the meantime, I'm gonna, pull out my pipe and tobacco and start my morning off right.
Well, it is the evening, but yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah. I'll end the evening like that.
Cool. Yeah, this cloud, and the castle in the clouds, it is just floating there. Kind of, it's blocking the sun. It does seem to be getting darker in the evening as the sun is setting behind the clouds. And these giants, they don't seem to be doing anything, in particular. You actually do see, actually, both of you guys make a perception check.
Oh, nat 20.
Love it.
Oh,
Good
wow.
evening.
And a 7.
Yes, as Luke Ganj, pulls out his pipe and starts lighting it up and taking some puffs at it. He looks up, kind of squinting up at the castle in the sky up here, and he's focused in on these cloud giants and what they're doing as he sees them both leaning over the edge, and one of them kind of pointing out to different buildings and everything. And the other one does seem to have a very large piece of parchment out and looks like he's taking notes on it, as if he's drawing, actually.
And about how close would you say that they are to us here? Like the castle?
If
If I yelled, could they hear me?
Probably not. It's like 1,000 feet in the air.
Damn, that's pretty far up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's definitely get to the Lord's Alliance members. They'll definitely know what to do here.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the best decision. I mean, they're drawing up buildings around Waterdeep. What could they possibly be doing with that?
I mean, if you're asking me, it looks like they're planning a takeover here.
That's what
Last time I
thinking.
saw a redesign being planned was when my people were destroyed and taken out of our village here.
That's a good point. And I think we need to be proactive,
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Let's find these Lord's Alliance members here.
the clouds begin drifting off into the distance, which holds this castle, and you hear the giants yell down, thank you again so much. We have completed our map taking for the day. We'll be heading up north now, closer to the Manor of Dead Men and Thornhold. Please have a pleasant evening! And the cloud just floats on by and into the distance. And, yeah. You guys are wandering through the streets of Waterdeep again. And it sounds like you have a plan to head to the Lord's Alliance?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Luke, give me a survival check.
Nine.
9. Okay. So, since Solrak hasn't been to the Lord's Alliance mess hall, you decide that you're going to be the one that leads the way through the streets. You're like, yeah, I got a faint memory of where it was, where Oscar and Meyer led us to. So you start taking Solrak through the streets, and you guys are wandering for a little while, and about an hour goes by. You keep on taking them. You're like, I think it's right around the corner here, and Solrak looks back at you at some point. About an hour into this trip, it's like, I don't think you know where you're going.
The hell are you doing, Birdhat?
Fuck, man. I think this pipe is getting to me. Maybe we can ask someone where we might be able to locate them.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna look around, see if there's anyone within the vicinity of us.
Okay. Yeah, you look around. There are a couple of people around you. But go ahead and give me a perception check in general. 5. Yeah, so there are a couple people that seem to be just kind of shuffling about, walking their own way, and not really kind of paying any mind or business to anyone or anything.
Alright, well, I'm gonna approach them.
Alright. Yeah, you approach one gentleman here. Let me see.
And I stay back with Bruno's hair.
Perfect. Yeah, this guy, he's you approach him, he's a kind of flamboyantly colorful looking gnome, wearing just like this very flamboyant clothing, like in all sorts of different colors, with strange like seashells like wrapped around his neck. And he looks up at you, and as you approach him and you say,
Hold on. Well, before that, I'm gonna turn back to Solrak and say, I got this. And so I'm gonna walk up to him and say, hey there, sorry to bother you. We are trying to find the Lord's Alliance. Could you be able to help us?
"Oh, the Lord's Alliance, you say?" No, I'm sorry, I cannot.
Oh, well, thanks anyway. Fuck, Solrak.
I start laughing at the bird. Yeah, you sure got that one all right. Yeah. Ooh, that was great.
Maybe that wasn't some of my best work. I think maybe I smelled too much of tobacco. Maybe I don't see you doing any better.
All right. Let me try it my way. And I
All right,
clear
whatever
my
you
throat.
say.
And then I literally yell at it like as loud as I possibly can. Lord's Alliance! Lord's Alliance members! I could use some help over here.
Give me a general charisma throw for that.
So stupid.
So stupid.
That is saving. There we go, chat. 11.
All right. So you're yelling out in the middle of the street, just like to no one. You're just yelling, "Lord's Alliance!" And this guy who's he's got a hood pulled up over his head. He has like a pretty shaggy looking beard, smoking a pipe. He walks up to you, kind of like raises his bushy eyebrow at you and says, "You looking for the Lord's Alliance?"
Oh, what gave it away here?
You were just yelling about it in the middle of the street here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get excited sometimes, huh?
Well,
So you know where they are?
yeah. So you want to just head up north here to the north part of the castle ward, the northeast part of the castle ward, and you'll see a nice stone mortar building with the stained glass of the sun and the moon.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That's
Ah.
yes. You were asking me, so yes. Yeah, I'm telling you that is the Lord's Alliance building.
Well, thank you, friend. And who may I say helped us get there? And I extend my hand to shake it.
He reaches out. People call me Bob.
Bob?
Yes, it's a nickname for Robert, but simply Bob.
Oh, don't meet too many Bobs in these part of towns, huh? Nice to meet you, Bob.
And your name?
They call me, Carlos the Creator, yeah. I like to not destroy things, I like to create things, you know? Very happy guy, yeah.
Marvelous. What kind of creations?
You know, mostly things I destroy. I mean, things I build and, you know, just little things. All kinds of things.
Well, do you have any examples you can share with me? I love gathering all sorts of knowledge.
Oh, well, we're kind of in a rush here, yeah, so, sorry, gotta go. But, here, take, here's a piece of gold for your help, and I flip a coin at him.
You flip that gold to him, and he like fumbles it and catches it and grasps it in his hand and kind of raises his eyebrow at you and like looks around and he puts it in his side pocket. Solrak, the creator. It's a pleasure.
It's Carlos.
Oh, Carlos. I'm sorry. Yes.
I don't know any soul rags, huh?
I'm sorry. I sometimes my dyslexia. I say words backwards. You know. Thank you for this gold piece. I won't spend it all in one place.
You're funnier than the bird. I like you here.
Good luck finding the Lord's Alliance, and have a lovely evening.
Thank you, Bob. And then I start walking.
Thanks, Bob.
The bird. And then I look over at the bird and say, "Ha! Looks like my way worked." Ha ha! Then I slap him in the back, laughing.
Keep walking, bitch.
You might be the bird, but it may be me taking you under my wing.
It's Solrak. Go ahead, and as you lead Luganj through the streets with these directions, go ahead and make a survival with advantage.
A survival with advantage, okay. Oh, thank God, that's a 7. And that's a 5. Fuck!
So, you're like, listen to me, Luganj, I got it totally under control. And you lead him through the streets of the castle ward, heading up to the north part, and for whatever fucking reason, you cannot find this place. It takes you guys about another 30-45 minutes of just wandering around, like, in circles of this north part of the castle ward district, until finally, Luganj points out that he recognizes this mortared stone building and the stained glass, in which is the Lord's Alliance mess hall.
Good lord! This is the longest walk ever! God damn it!
Well, maybe if you remembered those directions a little better.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You have been here before, Hal. You should know where the hell you're going, Hal.
Listen, it was a long night, alright? Yeah, we're here. We're here.
So, guys,
We don't have a Sorlak.
and enter the this mess hall for the Lord's Alliance, and you see in there about 5 or 6 members of the Lord's Alliance in there, settling down for the night, kind of having a couple of food and drink, and sharpening some blades, and just kind of relaxing and taking in the evening's rest, as it is about at this time 8:30 at night.
Gentlemen, good evening. We come bringing some news. We don't know of how much importance this is or not, but earlier this evening we saw some cloud giants ahead or above in the sky, and what it looked like they were doing is mapping out or drawing out, areas of Waterdeep and buildings of Waterdeep. And we didn't know, like I said, how important that information is. But we don't know what their intentions are, and we figured we'd have to warn someone.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys bringing that word here. Yeah, these cloud giants. We caught eye of them earlier as well, and we're definitely keeping note of that. And they do seem to be the standard ones that are cartographers. I'm not sure. It is kind of course, worrisome that giants are kind of just floating around over top of the city here. But to be honest, if a giant usually doesn't kind of plan an attack and just wait out on it. They usually would, if they were here and they wanted to attack. I'd imagine that's exactly what they would do. They would just attack.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, we just wanted to inform you guys. We didn't know what their intentions could be, but I'm glad that we're on the same page about this.
Yeah, no, we thank you again. You guys keep on bringing these good word to us. It almost makes me think that you guys are looking to become members of the Words Alliance yourself.
I answer to no man.
Hey, I respect and completely understand that this work isn't for everyone, and we do need people. Wait, I'm sorry. What was your name?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I am Solos, career destroyer. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I am just call me Rack.
Rack. Go,
Yeah.
make a deception check.
Lucky number 13.
All right, Rack. Yeah, I mean, not everyone's fit for a job with the Lords Alliance or banding together as a team like this for the lawful good of the world. But we do need some crazy folks like yourself who are willing to do things outside the law, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, well, that does sound kind of fun here. But unfortunately, we must get going very soon.
Understand, but just know that I don't think that these giants pose a threat onto Waterdeep. They didn't seem like any evil, nefarious cloud giants hell-bent on conquering any lands or the small folk here. But with this ordning being broken, whole situation with the giants can never be too sure. So we'll make sure we keep a watchful eye out on it.
Nice.
Now,
Let me go on, Bird.
okay, yeah. Before I forget because my bird brain. Let me just ask you this: how do cloud giants behave around different or other kinds of giants?
Typically the other giant folk, each type, storm, stone, fire, hill, uh, frost, cloud, you name it. They typically don't get along with each other in any sense.
Okay. All right.
Especially not the
Ask
fire
you
and the frost
something.
giants.
Oh, there it is. That's the information I needed.
Okay, that's good. Well, let me ask you another question, Mr. Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, please.
We encountered the Zenterum not too long ago. And it seems to me like they have the ability to move very fast. Did you know anything about that, Ham?
Yeah, it seems that since the Zents have teamed up with the Red Wizards, they've been able to acquire some of this arcane knowledge that these wizards they hold, and you know, being wizards that they are, they definitely have access to these teleportation spells and rituals and what have you.
So they're not in any way related to the Harper teleportation network?
No, the Zents and Harpers, they're not too fond of each other.
That's what I thought, but I had questions about their mobility. I should warn you again to be very careful. They definitely have been around, and we have seen them here. We've even fought them ourselves.
Yeah, the Luke Ganj here, he told us about this happening that you guys had down at the docks, and led us to this strange black liquid that we had sent off to see if we can decipher what it is.
I had a couple Snorlax before that, so my memory's a little shysty.
Oh, that's you!
Way to go, Rack.
Fine. No, I don't know. I just said gibberish.
I've heard... Guys, this is him. This is who they were talking about at the bar. This is... Yeah, him. Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah, actually, we're... forget what I said about the words. Yeah, we're good on you. Yeah, alright. Cool.
Fine, well, since you do seem to know who I am now, here's a question for you. We are about to leave the city here, and we need to get ourselves a giant killer sword first at Nightstone. Then we're gonna meet our buddy Harsnack at Miramar, and then eventually we're gonna go to Daggerford. You guys were kicked out of Daggerford. You used to protect it with honor. As you know, my quest to get Daggerford back. So what say ye you guys help us in my quest, and once I take it over here, I'll reinstall you as its protectors. How does it sound?
Solrak, that it's quite the offer that you've laid out there. The thing is, being the Lord's Alliance, we can't just go in and against the law of the city in which the city is being held in. We can't just go against whoever is leading that city in direct opposition. However, if you are able to, say, reclaim this throne that you're after, we'd be absolutely honored to watch over the city then. But there's no way that we could, unfortunately, battle against innocent and righteous people, civilians of the village who have we're just mere bystanders of what's going on.
Bystanders? Bystanders? And then I smash my fist on the table. Where were you when my father and my family were destroyed? Where were you when the innocent people were slaughtered for my evil Uncle Rubius to take over? You were bystanders then, and you let them down, yeah. So if you don't want to do anything, that's on you. But plenty of blood flowed through the rivers of Daggerford because you didn't do your job here. I smash a cup and I walk out.
The gentleman that you're speaking to, the captain, kind of just hangs his head down after you make this outburst, and he looks back up to Luke Ganj, as I'm assuming you're like close to the door now. He says to Luke Ganj, "He's right. We did let down the Lord of Daggerford and the Duchess. There was there was nothing we could do. We were our people. They were outnumbered, and there was a lot going on behind the scene that we were unaware of. But I promise, if and when you guys do reclaim this throne, we would be happy to watch over Dagford and make sure that it never, ever happens again under the Lord's Alliance watch.
Do I hear that?
He said that directly to you.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
What?
Well, because you made it sound like I was like almost out the door.
No, Solrak was almost out the door.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
All good.
All right. So, but yeah, I'm gonna look right back at him and just say it should have never even happened the first time, and then just turn around and walk away.
See his shoulders drop even more, like in like shame. And yeah, you guys. He doesn't say another word, just like silence. You guys could hear a pin drop in this moment as you move your way to the door. And yeah, are you guys leaving?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right.
These guys.
All right. You guys leave the Lord's Alliance mess hall and enter back into the streets of Waterdeep. And where are you guys heading from here?
To Nightstone.
Well, Bird. Yeah.
Whoops, I didn't mean to put this one up. Well, it is about now 9 in the evening at this point. Not sure if you guys wanted to hit.
Well,
Take a call it a night, get a drink.
yeah, maybe one last
your way out in the
stay at the
morning.
yawning portal.
Yeah.
I could see Durnan one last time.
Yeah, he's been kind to us.
And
I
as
could
a
use a
walk in,
Sorlak after the pissed offness I feel.
right. I'll take you up on that. Yeah, and as we're kind of walking to the yawning portal, I'm just gonna, put my arm around Solrak and just kind of give him like a pat on the shoulder.
I appreciate you having my back in there.
Hey, at this point we're family, man. We gotta stick together. No matter how much you piss me off sometimes with your bird jokes.
That just means I like you,
That's all right.
Alright, so you guys wander through the streets. Doesn't take you long. You guys, you're familiar with the yawning portal and how to get there. And it doesn't take you more than half an hour to wander through the streets until you see that familiar sign out front, wooden sign that says the yawning portal. You walk through the doors of it to see a lively crowd on this Sunday evening. You see the servers have armfuls of mugs of the famous Underdark Ale, and just kind of plopping them on a table in front of people. You hear the beautiful sounds of some music in the corner. A goblin playing a lyre, and Durnan lively behind the bar, chatting up with people, passing drinks around, and doing all that fun stuff. Let me pop up this yawning portal map, and you guys walk in, and yeah, what do you want to do?
I shot over at Durham. Dirty! We're back, baby!
Darren looks up, points over you. Solrak! I take it you'll have another Solrak?
Damn right! I'll take it.
It was
The night begins.
kind of a joke, but all right, let's go for it.
Hey, Durnan, make that 2, man.
2, not
The last night here.
last night. Where you guys going?
We gotta keep on keeping on here.
This round's on me, gentlemen.
Hey,
That's too
thanks,
kind.
Durnan.
Yeah,
Have a drink with us, bro.
I appreciate the offer. I'll do one with you. I'll do one.
All right, I love it.
We got quite the crowd in here tonight. Kenny Goblins over there playing in the corner. He's got everyone going good.
Kenny Goblins.
My
I've heard
man.
plenty about that guy.
Yeah, Kenny Goblin. He's the real Kenny G in my books.
Now, is this the real Wilmore who's just sitting here, or?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Wilmore's with you guys.
Look. Hey, Chattington. See, that's what a real musician looks like, and I point over to Kenny G.
Why, yes, Solrak, and here's what another one looks like. And he turns around and he does a minor illusion of a fart coming out your way, and you just see like this cloud of like green smoke that puffs in your direction, and then he flips you off.
I'm not gonna lie. If anybody's gonna take over the Wilmore Chattington character, you just did a great job. I feel like Colbar's here.
Thank you, thank you.
Great.
Wilmore, you get inspiration. Oh, thank you. So, you know, Durnan, you guys see him grabbing these two big buckets, and he's filling both of them up with the strong, dark, underdark ale, and then he grabs two dusty bottles from the top shelf, and he starts emptying out the contents of both bottles into these buckets, and he sticks his hand in both of them and starts twirling them around to mix them up, and he grabs both of the buckets from the handles on the top of them, sloshing like all the liquid out of it as he walks back from behind the bar up to the counter, and he drops them on the table on the countertop there. Says, gentlemen, like I said, this one's on me. Made it extra strong for you. Please enjoy.
Did that after today, Durnan.
Race up my Solrak and I cheers. Take a go.
Cheers.
And, alright, you guys, you gulp down some of the Solrak, and yeah, it is. Whew, it is strong, man. You guys exhale, and it almost like takes your breath away, the stench of alcohol that just fills your nostrils. And yeah, that's some strong shit.
Now, Dirty, I could use some food here for myself, and I'm sure the bird's hungry as well, and I'm sure Brutus is starving. How about, what do you got tonight? What's on the menu here?
Solrak, actually, I fixed up a special menu tonight. Give me one moment. Let me grab some of these specials for you. It's
special menu.
It's Sunday night dinner.
That's what I like to hear here.
So
Wine and dine me.
Turns around and he grabs two pieces of parchment from the bar behind him, and he slaps them down in front of you too. And you see like some scribblings on it of some sort of specialties. Each one says eight silver piece a piece on the top. And listed on there's clams with a garlic sauce. There's pork chop and curds. There's venison and bean stew. And there's a roasted cod and mashed potatoes.
Ooh, I'll have this venison. That sounds awesome. With bean stew?
Yeah. It's got a little bit of kick to it. I hope you don't mind that. And I hope no one's sharing the bed with you later too.
I was gonna say, throw in some extra beans. I could do a little spring cleaning before this trip, if you know what I mean.
Oh God, I don't know if our plumbing can handle that, Solrak.
I'll make sure to get my own room.
Good call, good call.
I'll be wise.
For you, Luganja, any of these specials sound appealing to you?
Durnan, those clams sound delightful.
I was looking at those too.
I can throw in some elven bread on the side for you too, so you can dip it in that garlic sauce if you'd like.
You know me too well.
It is quite the delicacy, and we only have it on our Sunday night special dinners.
Love to hear it.
I wish you were coming with us, man. This is great food.
Man, I wish I still had the adventure youth in me, but sitting behind the bar here serving up drinks to all you youngins, it's how I like to spend my time now.
Hey, let me get an order of the venison for Brutus here too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'd love that. And actually, we'll slide the extra beans over to Solrak's plate. No.
Yeah, now you're reading my mind.
Durnan. Why?
I just take care of my people here, you know? So Durnan turns around and shuffles back, and you see him start fixing some stuff up over there. And as this goes on, you hear the chattering of some more people all around you. It's just a lovely, lively night. It's about 9:30 in the evening now. Anything that you two talk about
Uh,
or want to do?
tomorrow.
So Rec.
We got. Yes, go on.
Ugh. I think we have to get to Nightstone as soon as possible, and then get to the that Harper's teleportation system and get north, because the Cloud Giants, they said that they're eventually heading north, and based off what the Lord Alliance says, the Cloud Giants and the Frost Giants do not get along at all.
No,
So we have
he
to
said fire and frost.
yeah.
You said cloud and frost.
Oh, I thought you said like the Cloud didn't get along with like the fire and the frost.
No, the fire and the frost don't get along with each other.
And the clouds are cool.
Gotcha.
Like the nice ones.
Seemed kind of chill.
Well, either way.
But yeah, we should definitely move as quick as possible, yeah. And this is for the we can get to. Let's see, we can get to Waterdeep using the teleportation. We can't. We gotta walk to the other place, correct?
To Nightstone?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys are sitting here talking about this, and Wilmore pulls out his map and says, "Here, let's take a look at what we got going on here." So he pulls out this map, and you guys are currently in Waterdeep, correct? So that's where I just pinged. Hopefully that moved you guys. Yep. So you guys are heading to Nightstone. So you just have to head down this high road to get to Nightstone, and then even just a little bit further south of that is Daggerford. But so Nightstone altogether it's about 25-30 miles. Daggerford from where you guys are currently is like 80 miles. But yeah, so Wilmore would also probably pull out the Harper Teleportation Network map and share that with you guys so you could see exactly where you guys could teleport to and everything. So let me see if I can find that. So he pulls that out, and you guys see this?
Yep.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you guys are in Waterdeep. Yeah, and you guys could teleport from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, or to Mirabar, to Everlund, Yartar, or Loudwater. All by using these Harper Teleportation Network circles.
Yeah.
And can you send me the last map that we saw?
Yeah,
Send
for
it
sure.
to the chat.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up here. I'll grab the link. I'll send that link to you guys. Cool. So, yeah. So, if you guys are heading to Nightstone, yeah, it's not too far of a walk. And then you just have to make it back to Waterdeep, and then wherever you guys decide to do from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Which sounds like you guys want to teleport up to Mirabar.
Correct.
Yeah, buddy.
Cool. Alright, so let me put you back in the bar. So you guys keep on talking about this. Anything else that you could discuss?
Now here is my thing. We gotta get. What if we try to recruit these cloud giants to help us? I wonder what stake they have in this game. I wonder if Harshnag would know about this,
I mean, we can find out once we get up to Mirbar.
I feel like, there's got to be something these giants want. Maybe they're friendly to us. Who knows? Let's definitely remember to ask Harshnag this shit. Because
100%. Because who knows? Maybe.
Great allies.
Yeah, exactly.
And they float, so it wouldn't kill to have an ally in the sky who's fucking ginormous. Yeah, so I like it.
Guys see turning turn around from behind the bar with arms full of some steaming hot plates, and he lays them down in front of you. We got the venison and bean stew here with extra beans for you, Solrak.
Oh yeah.
Clams and garlic with a nice crusty elven bread on the side here for you to dip into. And then just a nice extra rare venison for the good Brutus boy.
And I go in on my food again. I'm just going ham on that shit.
Just chowing it down. Yeah, man. Durnan looks at you like, Solrak, take it easy, bud. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I promise.
And I'm like, have my mouth is full. I've cooked for myself for years. Never made anything this good. This is bad. You could be in a palace here.
Shush. It's my mother's old recipe.
Mother's a hell of a cook here.
She was. God bless her soul.
She seems beautiful.
Shut up, Birdman.
Side note: these clams are amazing.
That's more like it. I'm glad you like it. Fellas, so you're saying you're staying one more night here, and then you're hitting the road.
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
Well, I really have enjoyed having you stay here at the Yawning Portal. It's been an honor to serve you and have you stay in our nice modest rooms here. I do have to ask though, you've been staying a few nights and haven't collected the pay yet. So of course that time is coming around now.
Oh, how much do we owe ya?
If my math is right, you guys have been here for staying 4 nights.
That's correct.
It's gonna be just for each one of you, just 4 gold pieces each.
Huh, that's not so bad.
On top of how much do we owe you for the food too? We might as well just kill 2 humans with 1 stone.
Altogether for all the food, it'll be 2 gold pieces.
Alright. So I'll give him 5, and you can give him 5, and we're good.
Alright.
Just give him 5 here.
Yep. There we go.
Alright.
We guys both roll. You guys both roll a d20.
La, 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 la.
9.
12.
All right, cool. So Durnan, he collects the coins from you guys. He puts them into like a satchel underneath the bar. Thank you, gentlemen, and just know that anytime you make your way back into Waterdeep, you're always welcome here at the Yawning Portal.
Hi, we appreciate it, my friend. We most certainly will return.
We'll have another soul rack when you do.
Amen. And then I take a big gulp of my soul rack for bed.
All right, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, buddy, I was waiting for that. I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah, you lift the bucket up to your face, and the dark liquid just pours down your cheeks, all over the furs that you like, the bear fur that you have on your shoulder, and like down your chest, and you're just like, and you're just like, you're drinking a lot of it, but most of it is just going down your face and around you, and you put down the bucket, slam it on the counter, and wipe your face off, doing like a full arm wipe from cheek to cheek, and just let out this belch, and Durnan wafts in front of his face. I'm not gonna miss those.
Don't worry, they'll miss you. I blow the burp towards him.
Oh, it's alright! No, stop! Oh, gross! Fuck! Oh, vile! Oh.
I love you, man.
Solrak, you're supposed to drink. You're supposed to drink it, not wear it. And so I'm gonna try and take a cleaner and bigger chug.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as you pull up the
You have
bucket.
no lips.
Yeah, as you pull it up to your bird
Fuck.
lips.
3. I thought it was a 22.
Oh yeah. So you actually, instead of pulling the bucket up, you actually put your head down like a chicken in a coop, and you start just pecking at the water or the liquid on the surface, and you're barely getting any of it. It's just kind of like splashing all around the counter around you, but you're like heads down for like 15 seconds, trying to drink up as much as possible. You finally lift up your head, and yeah, you are feeling a little woozy and a little drunk as you just like spent so much energy like just trying to drink down like half of this just from like pecking at it.
I look over at the bears. Hey, babe! You're supposed to be wearing it, not drinking it. And I slap his back. Let's go to bed, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not carrying you.
Yeah, you're drunker than me. Mr. 3.
You are drunker than him.
Whatever. I turn around and just listen to Kenny Goblins.
Hey, you listen to Kenny Goblin playing, and he starts like doing this like finger picking thing on the top of the fret on the fretboard, and it's like kind of like doing this like mystical kind of like, and like you're just sitting there like kind of spinning your head around, like getting lost in it, and like, yeah, all right, I think I gotta go to bed. You look like the goblins who got the hypnotic pattern spell put on them by Wilmore, just like zoning out, and swirling around.
Dirty. Which room am I in? I don't think the clams or the soul.
Oh,
I
just
don't think they're agreeing with me.
you can take the same one that you've been sleeping in, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You run on up the stairs.
Brutus!
Yep, you run on up the stairs. Brutus comes following behind you. Solrak. Yeah, you guys make your way up to the sleeping quarters for the night. Anything that each one of you guys do when you guys make it to your room before you call it a night and get some sleep?
Before I make it to my bed, I stumble, and then I hunch over, just to the left of my bed, right on the ground, and and try and get all that black soul wreck out of my system.
Ugh. Yeah, you just leave this gross puddle of like Solrak vomit just lying all over the wooden floor. You know that's gonna leave a stain. You feel kind of bad about it, but hey man, Durnan's the one that's serving you these strong ass drinks. He's gotta expect it, especially from a little bird liver like you got.
Brutus, don't eat that either.
You're yelling out to Brutus to not eat it, and he's not even in the room with you. You're so fucking hammered.
Shit. Oh, that's just my light bringer. Fuck.
Solrak, anything that you do?
I'm in my room, just like hammered, but like drunkenly shadow swinging Talon around, and Brutus is like ducking under the bed to make sure he doesn't get hit. But I'm practicing now. We're finally going to fucking get out of here and get closer to my quest for revenge here, and I'm so excited.
Love it. Go ahead and make a athletics roll with disadvantage.
Athletics roll.
Well, you have a +7, so that's nice.
Yeah,
So yeah,
10.
you're on your bed, swinging around Talon and just like practicing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah! And you're like stabbing in the air and just like swinging around. And you swing so hard at one moment that you hit the desk next to the bed, and your Talon drives into the wood and gets stuck into it. And you're like, oh shit! You start yanking and yanking and pull it out and swings back, and it gets stuck in the wood in the wall behind you. You're like, oh fuck! And Brutus all this time is looking up from the bed like terrified with his like, puppy dog eyes looking at you like hiding from this drunk mayhem of a man, and you're tugging at the sword that's stuck into the wall, and you finally pull it out, and you pull with such a thrust, such might that you throw yourself off the bed, and you're lying on the ground, and you just start cackling and laughing to yourself as Brutus like kind of Cowls a little bit and goes underneath the bed even more.
Sounds like college hair.
Yeah, you always had the dogs hiding under your bed.
Yeah. So those are the girls I brought home.
Well, that's what it meant. All right. So you guys going to sleep now then?
Yep.
All right. So you guys both, are finally make your way into the actual bed, cuddle up underneath the sheets. Luganj, take a little bit, get in this like comfortable position for yourself, kind of rolling around a bit. Yeah, you feel like these clams aren't sitting with you so super well, but or maybe it's the soul rack, or maybe it's the combination of the two. I don't know, but I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, +6. Ooh, 13.
All right. So after rolling around in bed for a little while, and just trying to calm down like your stomach and your nerves, just like you're feeling drunk and not super hot, get a little bit of a cold sweat, but you fall asleep, and in this darkness, you find yourself alone, in complete absolute darkness, and in the silence, you can hear your own heartbeat. It goes like, boom, boom, boom. And your eyes begin to adjust. And in this darkness, you see about 60 feet away from you an elderly Arakocra woman who looks somewhat familiar to you. Slowly, she begins to walk towards you with a bit of a limp. And you notice as she limps closer and closer that her fingernails seem to be growing longer and longer, and they look sharper than knives. She reaches up for her face. It begins ripping the flesh off bit by bit, leaving pieces of her skin just hanging from her nails and her face, exposing her cheekbones and rotting teeth from her beak, all decaying and falling out. Frozen in fear, you realize she is now just feet away from you. Wings spread wide, she reaches out to your face with her sharp nails, and you wake up in a cold sweat. And you look around, but you're not in the yawning portal. You're not in the room of the inn. No, you find yourself in the bedroom of your childhood. You see a shadowy figure standing at the door. It slowly turns around, and you notice its eyes and mouth sewn shut. The figure snaps its head back and stretches its mouth wide, ripping the stitches from its lips, and begins cackling so wildly and loudly it hurts your ears. The shadowy figure begins running towards you, and you can now see these long tentacle-like appendages start protruding from its head, and sharp teeth that extend from its mouth as the mouth opens wide and screeches a terrible scream.
I do I have my Lightbringer, right?
Yeah, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Wait, I'm there too? I thought this was a dream.
This is a dream.
5.
And I'm there?
You're not there.
Okay, so I don't roll anything.
Yeah, you don't roll anything.
Okay.
Sorry, let me see what I rolled. Okay. So,
Oh shit!
let me add to combat tracker. Alright, it's fine. So, this creature that you see, let me show him to you. As he's now lunges closer to you, he screeches out, "Your memories belong to the great old one now! Enjoy his eternal presence, or die!" And he reaches out with his talons, and he goes and scratches at your face, and his tentacles envelop over his head and around your body, and starts squeezing your body into a tight, like a straitjacket around you. And as soon as you feel it, like squeezing like your life force out of you, you wake up once more in a cold sweat, back of the yawning portal in, and you are stunned and frozen in shock over what just transpired in your dream. You lie there for about 7 minutes, looking around in the room of the yawning portal. You see nothing seems unchanged. Nothing seems to be any different from what it was from when you went to sleep. But you just lie there, frozen in fear and stunned. About 7 minutes go by. You finally feel the tingling in your fingertips and the edge of your wings and the feathers, and you start being able to twitch them and slowly move them ever so slightly. Is there anything that you do?
What time is it right now?
It is early in the morning. It's about 5:36 in the morning.
I stand up and I'm going to make my way down to the I guess like the bar.
Okay. Yeah, you stand up. Yeah. Is there anything that you're feeling or thinking in this moment?
Ah, holy shit. That was the craziest thing I've. Oh. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, you are just like completely shocked from this very intense, very lucid dream that you just had. Um, Especially shocking how real it felt to be in your childhood room again, with the nest and the trees surrounding the branches protruding into your room. It felt as clear as any memory that you've ever had, except for this figure being there and how terrifying and taunting and god awful it was. And Solrak, you end up, kind of lying in bed for a little bit, kind of toss and turn throughout the night, let out a couple of bean farts, but nothing too intense happens. Uh, Brutus, on the other hand, maybe thinks they're a bit intense, but that's really it. You see him kind of like he looks a little restless from the bean farts you had throughout the night. Did you wake up? Is there anything
Nice.
that happens?
I wake up and I am ready to go. I'm doing a little hungover, but I do like some push-ups. I do some shadow boxing. I am ready to get this quest and kick some ass here.
Yeah, love it. Uh, Fuck yeah. So you head on down to the bar as well. I'm assuming.
Yep.
And you head on down there. You see Luke Ganj sitting at the bar, alone. Already kind of looks like he's been awake for a little bit of time, and just looks like little a little ill-fitted currently. Not so hot right now.
I walk over with Brutus, and then I look over at the bird, and I sort of analyzing him. I get closer and closer and say, "Hey, bird, what the hell happened to you here?"
Dude, you don't even know the fucking shit that I just went through.
What happened?
The craziest nightmare. It felt so real. I was sitting there in the dark, and then I see my mom in front of me, getting closer and closer with her nails growing. And then she goes to attack my face, and then I wake up in my bedroom. It was like a nightmare inside of a nightmare. And then this figure, it was squeezing the life out of me, and then I wake up, and it's a horrible night of sleep. I woke up, and my body was frozen for 7 minutes, unable to move. It was honestly, I'm exhausted.
Wow. That sounds awful. My God, I thought I had a bad dream. I had a dream that I was having a threesome. One of them turned out to be you. Huh. That was awful.
Yeah, God, that sounds gross.
Yeah, definitely very weird. Talk about a cuckold. If you like my comedy, follow me at Carlos Does the World on Instagram.
Oh my god. I've been trying to laugh
Oh.
less and less, but I sometimes just can't help it.
I love it. So,
Too early. It's too early for your shit right now, man.
So, Bird, when did your mom die? Is your mom dead? I had no idea.
Honestly, man, I haven't been in touch with them in a while. I have no idea. But I don't know why. I feel this sudden urge to check on them. But obviously, we have things that we need to take care of first. But I would like to go back to Dank and just to see how they're doing.
As a man whose family and everybody who ever cared about it loved viciously slaughtered in one fell swoop, I would not mind checking on your family, my friend. I would advise you to do that. Because I have a bad feeling about this dream.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel too good about it either. But what I do know is that this bird could use some fucking water and food right now.
Yeah, buddy. One last meal before we get the fluff out of here.
Yeah, well, and then I gotta take care of something in the room as well.
Alright, Durnan quickly gets you guys some food and drink. Gets you guys all set up. Kind of, greets you all. Monday morning, it's a bit of a slower crowd. He's kind of just doing some, like, back-end work, paperwork and cleaning and organizing stuff from the weekend. But yeah, go on, Luke. What are we going to do?
Let's see if I can go upstairs and clean up my mess from last night so it doesn't leave a stain. I feel like it's the least I could do.
Yeah, you go upstairs, find like the stain that you left up there from this vomit that you just like spilled out everywhere inside the bed. You're trying to clean it up, do the best that you can for, excuse me, good old Durnan. Go ahead and make a general dex check for me.
We will.
13.
Alright. Yeah, you scrub for a little bit up there. It takes you a little bit of time to kind of get this staining up from this porous wood. But eventually, yeah, you get it so it looks like, it wasn't anything that ever really happened there. Maybe if you looked with a really close eye, you might be able to tell that someone cleaned it up really nice there. But yeah, no, you cleaned it up nice and good for Durnan, and I don't think anyone will be suspect anything of it.
Thank God.
Cool. And was there anything else you guys want to do before you head out of the Yarning Portal and I believe out of Waterdeep?
Nope.
I think that's it.
Cool. All right. We guys both roll a d20 for me.
Ooh. Oh, one.
6.
All right. Solrak, will you roll a d100?
Three.
93. Give me one moment. Anything else, right before you head on out, you guys talk about or, anything at all?
Nah, I mean, I'm in the zone.
All right, cool.
I am worried about the bird. his family.
Beautiful. Alright, so you guys head on out of the yawning portal, grab your stuff, grab Wilmore, and Brutus, and yeah, you start heading on out and walking through the southward down the streets of the Waterdeep, out of the castle ward, down to the dock ward, and through the trade ward. Let me see if I can pull this up again. I just have so many maps, it's getting ridiculous. Oh no, that's not. There we go, that works. That actually works perfectly. Alright. Sorry, just grab my right notes. Alright, so you guys begin head south out of Waterdeep. It doesn't take you too long. It's about 10 in the morning now until you guys make your way onto the high road once more, which at this point, heading down south of the Waterdeep, they actually consider it the trade road as well. And you leave behind you the City of Splendors, this beautiful city of Waterdeep. The weather today seems pretty perfect, actually. And, as the clouds kind of cover the sun just enough to keep the heat from beating down on your necks, but not a chill in the air as you keep walking down this worn path with trees lined to your sides. Anything as you guys keep on walking down this path, you guys discuss or anything? You guys, I know I've kind of thrown that out here a couple moments here, but I'll just keep it going then. So you guys keep on walking a little bit further down this path. You get about 5 miles before Solrak, I'm assuming you're leading the pack. You typically do.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Solrak, you stumble slightly on this path, the dirt path here, as you see a large divot in the road.
Hey, Bird.
What's up?
Divot here.
Yeah, you fell on it. Oh. Yeah, this seems odd. I'm just gonna like fly up to get a bird's eye view.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and Luke Ganj, decides to take flight a little bit, check it out from overhead. Go ahead and give me a perception
Wait,
roll.
that's the second great bird pun you snuck in there, by the way. And I want to give you credit. So.
Thank you.
Golf clap.
Appreciate it. They're all dad jokes, so they're not that funny. They just get slid in there. Yeah, so
but for other dads, they're funny.
exactly. With an 18, yeah, you fly up there and you look down and you see this indent from a greater view. It seems to, look like a footprint, but much larger than, yours, or I guess yours is a town print, but much larger than obviously Wilmore's, larger than Solrak's footprint, larger than a normal footprint for sure. As it spans like, 8 feet.
Holy shit, man. You just fell in a giant footprint. Literally.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that is not good. And I'm gonna observe the entire footprint to see how, if I'm able to tell how fresh it is.
Sure. Let's see.
I'm walking over with Brutus over to see if he'll sniff it.
Okay.
See if we can smell anything here.
Luke, give me a survival, and I'll roll for Brutus a survival as well. Or I'll do perception for him.
Survival.
So Brutus sniffs. You lead him up to it. Hey, Brutus, check this out. And he goes up and sniffs around it, and he's smelling it, and he comes back to you and just kind of looks up at you and plops back down and doesn't do anything. Doesn't seem to make anything of it himself. Luke Ganj, you approach it, and yeah, this from looking at the edges of the footprint and kind of discern how old it is, it seems relatively fresh in the terms of less than a week old.
Dude, from looking at this, I'm saying the giants have been walking this path within the last week.
Now here's my question. What if they went to get the sword before we could get to it here?
Well, then I think we better bang Skeet on down to Nightstone then as soon as possible.
Yep. Let's move fast. But wonder if we should stay away from the trail. But then again, they're giants, so they should be able to see us regardless. This is risky. All right, let's keep moving, but try to keep covered by the trees.
We'll stay vigilant. Yeah.
Alright, give me one moment. So you guys, check it all out. You decide that, it definitely looks like there's a giant footprint here that's pretty fresh. Trying to, decide why this giant could possibly be here, what it's doing in this area. And Luke, you hear a familiar sound to you. It sounds like the fluttering of wings. Overhead. Kind of from the south.
Solrek, I hear something up ahead of us. Let's go check it out.
So, like I said, the clouds are kind of covering a lot of the sun today, so it's most of the surrounding area is pretty shadowy in itself. But overhead, you see what's Luke Ganj, you look up and see this this ferocious, avian, muscular, lion's-headed body of a lion, rather, head of a eagle creature, just kind of soaring in the air, flying around.
Dude, that's the griffin from the cloud giant, the castle.
What?
What do you think he's doing back here?
I don't know, but he's a big motherfucker. Jesus.
The winged creature, you see it kind of turn in the air, like at a hard angle, and it starts looking like it's leaning downwards, and it goes in this like straight nosedive flight. And you guys notice it looks like it's going for Brutus.
I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm a sentinel next to Brutus, so bring it on, bitch.
Yeah, and so when he gets within like 15 feet of Brutus, I'm going to hit him with the Eldritch Blast.
Alright, so Luke Ganj, you see this creature in the air kind of turn on dime and put its wings backwards, to get a little bit more of a aerodynamic angle, and starts flying in a straight nosedive down to Brutus. It gets about 30 feet away from him. You see him just encroaching with this great velocity and speed. It spreads its talons out wide. This Eldritch Blast goes erupting out from you as you see this imminent threat on Brutus. The Griffin dodges this attack, and it goes and tries to grab Brutus with its claws.
I swing talon here.
Alright, give me one moment. As he goes to grab Brutus with his claws, he hits him with a 23. Sorry. And he does 9 points of slashing damage, and he grabs Brutus in his claws, and you see him, about to it looks like he's about to take off with him. Solrak, you slash with Talon, and that was your 16 to hit?
Yep.
Yes, and you slash into the wing of the Griffin as it comes down and grabs Brutus with these massive talons that are like bigger than your fucking head. And how much do you hit him for?
Yeah, buddy, thank God.
9 points of damage?
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, you see this Griffin kind of screech out in pain as Talon slashes through its wing, and he drops Brutus on that, and he kind of perches down on the ground, wings spread out wide, I'm gonna add everyone to combat tracker, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh shit! I was gonna say run, but it looks like we don't have a choice.
Well, I mean, you can always run, even like when a combat starts. There's nothing stopping you except for the beast or whatever happens in the combat. But yeah, it's totally your guys' call. But this Griffin, yeah, I mean, you guys don't always have to fight every encounter. You guys can always run at any given time, or try to, or do other things that get you out of the encounter in general. Okay.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative, and actually, I'll do it for Wilmore too. I'll play Wilmore. Wilmore rolled an 18. Alright, so the Griffin is up first. It once more, first sees Solrak slash at it, and it turns its head quickly, like how like a chicken turns its head or a bird does, and it takes its beak and it pecks at you with this great velocity. Rolls a 14. I'm gonna roll my actual dice instead of these digital dice. And then it goes one more time after it misses you, and it tries to peck at you again. And a 12 does not hit you either. So it just pecks at you twice with this massive beak, and you're just dodging out of the way. You're ready for this shit. Wilmore is up though. Won't do anything too crazy for him. He's gonna go ahead and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at him. As Wilmore exactly would do. The first one hits with a 12. Second one hits with a 14.
Nice.
Wilmore does a total of 19 points of damage to this Griffin as these 2 Eldritch Blasts shoot out. He sees the Griffin is trying to peck at Solrak, and Wilmore shoots out while he's distracted and just nails his center of mass, and yeah, doesn't look very stoked about that. Solrak, you're up now.
Alright, first things first, it's rage time here!
Yeah.
And next, I'm going to go at this biatch with Talon.
Alright, go for it. Talon on Talon action.
Yeah! 21 hit.
Yeah, 21 is definitely a hit.
10 damage.
10 points of damage total as Talon slashes into its body. Yep, go ahead if you want to do anything else.
Actually, yeah, I do have my bonus action.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, your rage is a bonus action, so you are full.
Oh, so I can't do.
Yeah.
So I can't do like a.
You could action surge if you want to, and then use another action.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so I'll do my action surge. And I'll go ahead and swing at this biatch with Talon.
Alright, swing away.
12.
A 12 just hits its body as you slash through its thick plumage and you hit into its body, connecting
12
deep.
damage.
And yeah, you did 12 points of damage as this Griffin, it's now looking a little intimidated and a little bit scared of everything that's going on here. Brutus is up now. He's gonna go and just try to bite at him. I'm gonna use my actual dice for him. First bite misses, but he does have advantage right now because he's so close, or because you're so close. And that bite does hit with a 21. He does a total of 7 points of damage as he bites into the wing of this creature and starts ripping it apart. And you just see feathers start flying everywhere, out of Brutus's mouth and like through every like pool that he does. Luke Gons, you're up.
All right. With my Lightbringer glowing, I'm gonna approach the Griffin just to the left of Brutus here and come at him with the Lightbringer.
Absolutely.
And stay close to me. Never mind.
It's fine. Yeah.
I would have fine.
13.
13 hits.
9 and then... So 10.
10 points of damage, piercing into this griffin. You pull back out, and it squalls out in pain and anguish, looking at you with these beady, fiery, glowing orange eyes. Still has energy left in it and still standing.
And then we're gonna do it again. 16.
16 hits.
All right. 18, and I'm gonna do, if it's lethal, I'm gonna do non-lethal damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you once more have Lightbringer in hand, you spin it around, showing like your fanciful work, and you pierce back into the center of mass of the bird, and it looks at you, and its like head kind of like collapses like from the weight, like holding the weight of its head up from its shoulders, and just like looks super weak, and then looks at you and flutters its wings, trying to push up with all of its might. It starts flying up about 10 feet, and it collapses back down.
Am I still able to keep going?
That was, oh yeah, sure.
I technically have a bonus action.
Sure, yeah.
Can I use that to kind of like walk over to him and like put my talon like on his, like around his neck, and just like bring my Lightbringer like right up in front of his face and just hold it there? Is that too much?
Let's see. So what exactly are you trying to do right here? You're just trying to intimidate?
Because well, I was gonna ask him why he wanted Brutus, or like why he was going after Brutus.
So make a nature check for me real quick.
Okay. 20.
Yeah. So you would know that even though this is an avian creature, it doesn't speak Auran or any kind of language.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm still gonna do that for right now, and then I gotta think of something.
You're not like grabbing him or anything, just so you know. Like you're not like grappling him or anything like that.
Okay.
Especially because of his size. All right. So top of the order now. It's the Griffin's turn. Once more, he's going to puff up his wings and kind of just start fluttering them with like as much frenzied strength as he can until he gets a little airborne, and he starts pushing air from underneath his wings until he's floating in the air a good 60 feet, and he flies away at your guys' distance. And as he puffs up, though, before he does get out your guys' distance, you guys can all take the three of you can take an opportunity attack if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll
Talent
one hit.
Oh yeah, that's a 22.
Okay. Roll damage.
14 damage.
Shit. And Luke, you rolled a 14 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
11.
Alright, so as he goes puffing up his wings to fly away, Solrak, you see this opportunity with Talon to reach up and slash into his gut, and as you do, it opens up, and just you see these internal organs of like his kidneys and his intestines just start spilling out from him. And Luke Ganj also, he kind of flutters up his wings a bit, floats off the ground a couple of feet and pierces the Lightbringer into it. And as this happens, the massive weight of this giant beast just collapses to the ground. You hear this thump, thump around you. And just kind of this beautiful winged massive beast just lying there dead in front of you.
I look over at everybody and say, "Looks like we're eating bird tonight." Ah, ha, ha. And then I look at the bird and
No,
we're eating bird tonight. Don't mind.
It's because he's friends with me. It's because he's friends with me. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Well, I'm gonna go with Talon, and I'm going to cultivate this beautiful dead bird and take some pieces of him here, so I can at least feed Brutus with it, and we could cook it if need be.
Hey, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Alrighty. Survival. 20 here.
Yeah, you pull out Talon, you flip it around in your hand, and you stab right into the beast, and you start carving out its breast and thighs perfectly, and you're left with like this massive breast and like 2 breasts and 2 thighs of this big winged creature. They're so big though that like you can't carry all of them.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the biggest one I can carry, and then I'm gonna let Brutus just chomp on the rest real quick, as much as he can gorf before we keep moving.
Cool. Say that you get a solid 30-pound breast from this beast.
Yeah, buddy.
I see your breast guy, Solrak.
Big breast guy.
Huge breast guy, literally.
Yeah. The biggest breast I've ever seen here.
I can't believe I'm making bird jokes now.
We're one of us now.
I am kind of hungry too.
Would you like to? I mean, wouldn't be that bad. You're not exactly the same species. Just saying.
I should
Brutus
have.
loves
Maybe after a soul rack.
Yeah, one day.
Alright, so anything else you guys do in this area or at this time? You guys want to just keep on walking down the path?
Keep on trucking.
Alright, Solrak, you're leading the way. Go ahead and give me another survival roll.
Survival roll. 11 here.
Alright, 11. So, you guys just, you're like, alright, let's keep on, down this beaten, worn dirt path. Let's just keep on going. So you keep on going down the trade road for about 5 more miles with nothing else too exciting happening, until you come across about 10 more miles down this journey. You come across a dilapidated wooden bridge that stretches across the expanse of 2 cliffs. Let's see, and it's about 20 feet high. This expanse. Oh no, this picture isn't there. Oh well. It says textures for Photoshop. That's alright.
It was just showing, and then it went away.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be a wooden sign.
Okay.
That's not what it showed. Let me see if I can pop one up though. There we go.
There you go.
So, you guys come across this wooden, dilapidated, very poorly built-looking bridge that has a wooden sign at the front of it. And
I'm sorry, what does it say again?
what does the wooden sign
Just walk
say?
up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
check it out.
you guys should maybe walk up to it and check it out. Indeed.
Out.
So I'm walking up. I'm gonna try to read this biatch.
Alright, so you walk up to this sign, approaching it, you begin to read it. It bears the following words in a very shaky handwriting. It says, "This Gorba Bridge, you pay toll." You guys see this note that it popped up on the screen? Okay,
That's awesome.
That's pretty
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, they just added this feature, so I can start doing shit like this now.
Runs through like a classic video game. I love it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So it says here, this is some guys named some kind of Gorba bridge. It seems like it was built by the good Gorba people, and they pay you a toll. It seems to say with this crappy writing. So let's just walk on through.
Well, let me look around first. Maybe I've never gotten on a bridge where you pay the toll after using it.
go ahead and both of
see
you guys
anybody here.
roll perception check for me.
19.
Nice. 19. Luganj, you're a little bit suspicious of this going on. You're not, ready to just cross this bridge so eagerly. So you're kind of poking around and checking all out. You hear a little bit of movement and underneath the bridge.
I'm just gonna see if I can poke my head under there and just be like, "Hello there."
So you poke your head underneath the bridge and kind of shout out, just seeing anyone or anything is underneath there, and you see a hand kind of extend from underneath the bridge and grabs the wooden planks that are just very crudely placed there, and he swings himself up from underneath the bridge on top of the structure like a big chimpanzee. It's a giant green troll. And he says to you, "I Gorba, and this my bridge. You not read sign? Pay now. In good ale, meat pies, shinies, the good stuff."
Well, hi there, Gorba. The other 3 will pay you because if I can just fly over the bridge, I'm not using it, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Gorba, you see him like scratch his head a little. You 3, you still have to pay.
Hey, Gorba, how would you feel about some, about 10 pounds of delicious bird breast here? I flash my bird meat.
And Gorba, you do strike us as a breast guy.
Yeah, you look like a big breast guy too here.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Solrak.
18.
That looks fresh.
Literally just killed the bird minutes ago here.
Oh, that's the best stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
You
Got a
see
deal?
him dragging his knuckles across the bridge and walking towards you. Hand over the bud.
Got it. I hand him 10 pounds.
I see you have more there.
Ooh. Well, you want the whole thing, huh? But that means all 3 of us can cross.
Whole thing, all 3. Or, and he kind of lifts up his hands, big, massive, like green, gross-looking skinned hand. It's got warts all over it, and he points to you, Silrak. He points at your chest. He says, "Gold locket, shiny. I like."
Huh.
You know what else is
Never part ways
shiny?
with this.
What about some regular gold? That locket
I'm
means
happy
a
giving
lot.
him the bird. Take the bird. You're good.
Bird and the shiny locket.
Oh, whoa. Now you're trying to hustle a hustler here, and I don't like it, Gorba. A second ago, you just said the bird or the locket, and I'm choosing to give you the bird here.
You see him stand up straight and kind of like beat his chest a little. Gorbo wants shiny locket.
So Rick, I think you give him the locket.
I'm gonna give him the locket here. My locket. Get the bird, Gorba.
Listen, we have some shiny gold. It's not a locket, but it's gold.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
23.
How much gold?
I have about 20 gold on me.
20 gold and bird.
You got it.
Not all the bird.
All the bird.
You can have all the bird. I don't care.
All right, fine. All the bird and 20 gold.
Deal.
So you guys hand over the you present the large piece of raw bird meat to him, and Gorba snatches it out of your hand and he tosses it up in the air like a grape, and he catches it in his mouth and just eats it in one bite. Then he snatches the gold out of Luke Ganja's hand and he steps to the side. You may cross Gorba Bridge now.
All right, Gorby. I like you. See you later, man.
Well, I guess if I paid, I might as well just fucking walk across now.
So you guys start crossing and everything, and Gorba just kind of looks at you, and he's got his left knuckle dragging on the wooden planks of the bridge, and he raises his right hand, just slowly starts waving. Come back anytime!
We will. We will. And I look at everybody like, no, we won't.
We might have to get back to Waterdeep.
Yeah, we'll transport over there.
No, we have to get to Waterdeep to transport.
Ah, damn.
Unless we went to Daggerford. But that would be... I don't think we want to do that yet.
Nah, not yet.
Alright, so
But let's keep on trucking.
yeah, who's leading the pack?
I am.
Alright, go ahead and give me another survival.
Ooh.
Because as you leave the bridge, you see that the path splits to the left and right, and it looks like there's actually like another path that kind of rolls deep into the forest.
24, baby.
Natural 20, there you go. So you pull out Wilmore's map, and you kind of look to see like where you guys are at, and without any kind of thought behind it, you know exactly where you need to be going, and you lead the troop in the right direction. And you guys wander for about another 15 miles. You guys both want to make a roll a d20 for me?
Alright.
Oon.
14.
Luke, you roll a d100.
Oh. Gladly. 28.
Okay. So you guys wander about 15 miles through this stretch of the high road, the trade road, and nothing too exciting happens. It's been a long day. You guys have came across this griffin and the giant footprint, and now this troll that's guarding this bridge. And, hopefully nothing else too exciting happens for the day. And lo and behold, you guys are pretty much right as you guys come up on let's see, this quaint little town. Let's see, did it switch you guys over? Because it didn't on my other screen.
Yeah.
There
It
we
is
go.
right now.
Cool. So it's evening now. You guys have probably traveled close to 30 miles today alone. Pretty tired. But you approach what looks like a pleasant, welcome. You arrive in a quaint town, which is nestled between two bodies of water. The kind of town where you can imagine everyone knows everyone. Domiciles and small businesses, a temple, a marketplace, all the makings for a nice, self-sufficient village. And you believe,
Right.
Solrak, as you have been leading the pack here, you look back at everyone, like, I think this is Nightstone.
Finally.
Hey.
Holy crap. I'm
Let's
gonna
do
pull
it,
out-
yo.
I'm gonna pull out
Now
my
we
water
find- now we
skin
gotta
and
find this
take a
sword.
sip.
Yeah, after this long journey, you decide to, hydrate a little bit before making your way into the actual quaint town of Nightstone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by this water and take a little rinse too. It's been a while since I've bathed.
Yeah. You had a little bit of the soul rack, still stuck to your face, and kind of just sticky, this liquid. It's not a great look. So you guys decide before we go ahead and start meeting people or talking to anyone. It might be good to wash up a little bit. So you guys spend about 30 minutes down by the water, just getting cleaned up. And in the distance, in this town, You can hear, a lively crowd of people just kind of gathering about, kind of in this northwest part of town.
All right. And I make sure to fill up my canteen too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Water.
Yep, so go ahead and you can fill up your water skin then. But yeah, so you guys walk into the town. Or you guys still kind of like chilling on the outskirts right now?
Let's go into the town.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys walk into the town. Like I said, on this northwest side, I just pinged. You approach what looks like a pleasant, welcoming, and intimate inn with a lively crowd of people, dwarves, elves, all overflowing to this outside area. You can see that's like the building is made of softwood and marble stones. It kind of creates the whole outer structure of the building. You guys can move your tokens down here if you want. Oh no, what just happened?
Oh no.
Alright, we're good, right? Is the map still there for you guys?
Yeah.
It's there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, I forgot. This is actually like a really big file map, so maybe that's what the problem is.
Wow, it's huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So, you guys walk up to this building. Lanterns kind of light up the facade and create a very warm and enchanting aesthetic. It's kind of tough to see through the small curtained windows, but the warm noises from within can be felt outside. And as you enter the tavern, through the huge hardwooden door, you're welcomed by aromas of roasted meats and the smiles of a waitress. And let me go ahead and reveal this fog for you, because I just realized it's not. There you go. So you guys walk into the tavern here, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, the bartender, well, you guys see outside of the door of the tavern, there's a wooden sign. It's a kind of rough, like, driftwood sign that says the Beaver's Dam. And you guys go inside, and the bartender is working hard, but it still manages to welcome you with a friendly nod. And inside, the place is just as enchanting as it was outside. Some rounded stone beams support the upper floor, and there's huge lamps attached to them. The walls are littered with so many different things, like pieces of memorabilia, that you're really not sure if they tried to go for a specific style at one point in time, or they just kind of put up anything that they liked. But regardless, the tavern is packed, and workers seem to be the primary clientele here, which is probably the best clientele for the owner, people with money. And there are only a few small tables and small bar space inside, but the floor is filled by what seems to be the entire surrounding village. The smaller tables are occupied by people who are indulging in great food and drinks, and while some do try to strike a conversation with each other, others can barely speak a word between eating what looks and smells like delicious food. Even most of the stools at the bar are occupied, though nobody seems to mind more company.
I love the smell of meat.
That's what she said.
Jesus Christ. This seems like the place to be. Should we head up to the bar?
You read my mind, Birdman.
I wonder if they can make a soul rack for us.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm kind of grown accustomed to them. We alcoholics?
I think it's even starting to put a couple feathers on your chest, too.
No, they're just my pubes. Weird thing. I had this tip for the bird lady once,
Yeah.
She gave me this disease. We don't have the best healthcare in Daggerford here.
Alright, I think I know too much now. Let's just get some fucking drinks.
Let's do it.
So, you guys enter the bar, and like I said, it's a very pleasant scene in here, very welcoming. It seems like everyone in the town is in here and just kind of enjoying the evening. You see two dwarves that seem to be the ones working the bar and the restaurant here, the inn here. And the one, as I mentioned, kind of stands at the bar and kind of nods. He's very busy, but he still gestures and nods to you guys, giving you guys attention. And yeah, you see another dwarf he's got arms full of mugs of ale, just kind of dropping off at different tables. And you see, yeah, different smoked meats and hot meats and plates of food on different tables as well.
Well, let's make our way. This is a pretty crowded space here. Let's make our way through the bar. Da-da-da.
Yeah, we'll try and push our way up to the counter.
You squeeze your way through.
I'll send Chaddington.
Excuse us.
Just smaller.
Squeeze your way through the people up there to try to grab a drink, and yeah, everyone seems to be pretty welcoming and doesn't mind you trying to squeeze on by. Kind of makes room for you guys to get in there as well. The bartender, after dropping off a couple drinks at the end of the bar, comes around and says, "Hey, good evening, fellas. Name's Norbert. How can I help you?"
Hey, Norbert. What's going on, my good friend? We've had quite a long journey over here. We could use a drink here.
Certainly. Yeah, you look new in town.
There we are.
Well, welcome to the Beaver's Dam. As I said, I'm Norbert. That's my brother Daggett over there. He's running all the food and drinks around for everyone here. It's a pleasure to have you.
Nice. We're happy to be here. So, what do you guys drink around here?
What don't we drink? We're famous for our dwarf strong ales. But we have a nice selection of meats and foods as well.
So, Rack, I think you know what we need to order.
Yeah, buddy. Well, you guys do anything called the soul rack around here?
I'm sorry, beg your pardon?
Well, you just gotta take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of between, and you give it to us. That gets us really drunk.
You're talking about the Beaver's Dam.
Beaver's Dam.
Damn.
I like the soul rack better.
We call it the Beaver's Dam because we just grab everything we can find, we throw it together, and we call it a nice warm home.
Well, how about this? What if I'm able to finish it in one sitting? Will you change the name to the soul rack?
Make a persuasion check.
Shoot. I think this. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a 6.
Yeah. When you order it, we can call it that. But it's kind of a signature here. It's what everyone knows. What we're known for.
Well, in that case, we'll take 2 Beaver's Dam.
Adventurous, I see.
And hey,
And,
you got
tell
like
me about these meats.
yeah. I'm dying to know. It smells amazing in here, Norbert.
Yeah, well, that's you're probably smelling the honey braised boar ribs. We also have a nice baked loin of pork with gravy. If that's not more your style, we also, locally caught, of course, we have grayling prawns poached with plover's eggs in a garlic butter sauce.
I'll take that last
May-
one with the garlic
may-
butter sauce.
I think maybe just one of everything for the for the 4 of us.
That sounds great.
Daggett, we got some hungry people over here. Might want to head to the kitchen. He shouts over to the bar, and you see a little dwarf man who's like running around, looking super busy. Just kind of nods back at the bar and shuffles back into the kitchen in the back. Yeah, fellas. So what brings you to Nightstone?
I could say we're on a quest for a particular weapon, Norbert. You might actually be able to help us out.
Well,
For
yeah, go on, yeah.
Hathel.
Who's that now?
Hathel?
Oh,
She has a sword.
it's a she, you say.
No,
Is
don't
it?
listen to him. It's Harthel,
dude.
and it's a dude.
Ah,
Norbert, sorry,
that's
the
not
soul
okay.
racks again. The soul racks again to his head.
Oh, you guys been hitting the bottle a bit early, I see.
Yeah, we had a rowdy night. You can just say that. And between that and the trek that we just made, man, shoo,
I mean, I see 3 Norberts right now, man.
Oh,
For sure.
well, might have to cut you off after this one then. This is a family establishment here.
Totally understand.
But this Harthel you speak of, go ahead and make a general charisma roll, Luke.
And or 11.
This Harthel you speak of, tell me, you have any more information about him?
I mean, yeah, he is, fuck. Hold up. He's, brothers with, a guy that we were just with in Waterdeep called Harthos. He has this, this sword that we're looking for.
Can you just describe this sword? Not many people would just walk around brandishing swords around here. And I'd take note if there was one standing out in particular.
What do you
Well,
mean?
this sword
take
is a
note?
sword of legends have. It says it's the giant killer sword.
Oh, go and make another charisma roll for me, you Solrek.
Cheat up here because forever open. Alright. What this now you said? Oh, savings, right? Just a regular?
Yeah, just regular.
Fucking 3. What the hell? Jesus.
Saves like a really big sword? Like it's giant?
I mean, if it's
I
killing
don't
giants,
think-
I'd imagine so. I
I
don't
don't think
know.
it's necessarily that big. It must be strong enough for anybody to wield, or big enough for anybody to wield. But I think it's just I think it has a magical incantation. I don't know. We don't know the details. We just know the sword kills giants.
And how did he come across this sword?
Wait, hold on. What's with all the questions, man? Do you know the guy or not?
I'm just trying to narrow it down here, just trying to figure it out.
I don't know, man.
If you pinpoint us to the guy,
Well, there's he looks around. See, I don't see anyone in here carrying any swords, and this is most of the village in here. This Harthol that you speak of, I have a feeling he's is he a bit of a shady character?
He might be.
See, there's a local thieves guild. That they call themselves the Hand of Nightstone. I have a feeling he might be a part of them.
Do you know where they like to hang out?
Go and make a charisma roll for me.
Or 15.
There's another tavern on the other side of town, called the Thieves Arms. There's Oblemmy. He runs the bar there, and mostly nasty folks hang out there.
Old
What?
Blemmy, you said his name?
Oblemmy is the keeper there.
It's called the Thieves' Arms.
The Thieves Arms. Yep.
Oh, the Thieves. Okay.
Alright, maybe we scarf down this beverage and meats, and we try and head on over there. If we have time this evening.
What was the name of the group again? Sorry, just writing all this down.
The Hand of Nightstone.
Hand of Nightstone. Cool.
Yeah, so, fellas. I mean, I think I've helped you out quite a bit here. And I see Daggett coming around the corner with some hot food for you. I got plenty of guests here. Is there anything other quick questions you might have for me?
Yeah, how much we owe you?
Why don't you get so handsome?
Both great questions. First one answer. We'll call it 4 gold pieces altogether. Yeah, my brother Dagon and I, to answer your question, Mr. Solrak, uh, we get it from our mama.
All right. Well, I'll cover this one, Bird.
Yeah, especially since I covered the 20 gold for the bridge.
You chose to do that.
Well, it was either that or the locket, man.
I'm gonna kick that Gorba's ass. He took my locket.
Global kick your ass.
All right. So I give him the 4.
Much obliged, fellas. Good luck in finding this Hearthful character that you're looking for, and be careful over there. Very shady characters.
Thanks for the
Obliged.
info, Norbert. And Daggett, thanks for the food, man.
Narf.
All right.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. He's got dropped on his head as a kid a couple times.
Did that guy just say Narf?
It's kind of his thing.
I like it. Man, a few words.
So, do they call you Brain and they call him Pinky?
I'm not sure why they would call us that.
Whatever.
Narf.
I'm just gonna eat my food.
Yeah, you chow down the food, and you guys are just surrounded by the whole village in here, just having a lively, lovely evening. And yeah, anything else that you guys talk about in here before you guys maybe want to head out to the Thieves' Arms?
Yeah.
All right. So let's put ourselves here. So apparently there's gonna be sketchy people here. So maybe, yeah, I gotta come up with a plan here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we're gonna have a lot harder time trying to get this sword than we had planned. Something tells me he's not just gonna want to willingly give it up.
Or maybe we'll have to barter. But we also have Chaddington and his invisibility ring. Right? We might be able to steal it.
That is not a bad idea. What do you say? Maybe we see if we can get a night's sleep after this, and come back tomorrow and try and catch him.
I like it.
Awesome.
Let's do it. What do you think, Loot Boy? I look over at Chaddington.
Up, toodaloo.
Nailed it.
It's like he's right here, you guys.
Skit, scat, skidoodle.
All right. Well, so I guess we should ask this guy how to get a room around here.
Norbert!
Yeah, you shout at Norbert, and he kind of like catches you like as he's like walking away to the end of the bar. Yes, fella.
You know where we can find a place to stay for the night?
Oh, I'm sorry we'd offer you a room here, but we're all booked up for the night. There's nowhere else really in town that has rooms, unfortunately.
Fuck.
What? We're to sleep here. So what the hell do people do?
They all have their own homes and inns and stays and whatnot.
I'm gonna scan the room for some pretty ladies.
Oh my god. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
$16.
Yeah, you scan around for a little bit, and in this like bottom left corner, you see a young pretty girl. Long brown hair, kind of in a little bit of a braid. She's wearing like a blue dress. Just kind of sitting there, but she's drinking and eating with another gentleman that's sitting with her.
Alright, I'm not wasting my time with this shit. I'm just gonna go
the outskirts of town here by the water again.
There you
All
go.
right, all right,
That-
all right.
That's the right answer.
Boo. Come on, Solrak.
My heart belongs to only one woman. I believe she's dead.
Rosie Palmer.
I said one woman, not two.
Rosie.
All right, so you guys head out of the inn, and you're just like gonna sleep by the river, essentially.
Yep.
And you're just gonna
City, baby.
call it a night out here.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you guys set up camp, and just decide that you guys are gonna call it a night. Nothing too intense or crazy. Not gonna make you do survival rolls because you are literally right outside of the town. So nothing too intense. But let's see. You guys just want to call it here for the night, and we'll get Wilmore involved with the next
Yeah.
situation and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So cool. We'll call it here for the night then. Good shit, guys. You guys made it out of Waterdeep finally. After seeing these cloud giants, though, come floating overhead, and doing some cartography of the lands, mapping everything out. Ward's Alliance decided, or told you guys, not much to worry about. You guys head back to the Yawning Portal. We've had a bit of a nightmare. Terrible, terrifying nightmare. And you guys made your way out of Waterdeep. Finally encountered a griffin, this giant footprint. Yorba the troll, who made you pay his troll toll to get into this boy's soul. And and now you guys have finally made it to Nightstone. Finally have some leads to where Harthel could be. The Thieves' Arms Tavern, which Norbert at the Beaver's Dam told you about. And you guys get a nice long rest in the evening, so you guys can mark that. And you wake up with the sun beating down on your faces, and that's what we'll pick up next time we start playing again.
Beautiful.
All right, you guys. That was awesome.
Good
That was
shit.
sweet.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the two of you hopping on. I know Colbauer had some outside circumstances which prevented him from being on, but we made the best of it. And yeah, you guys, we made it to Nightstone. You're out of Waterdeep, so good shit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, buddy. And we're shooting for Saturday next weekend?
I'm totally down for that. Yeah.
All right, cool.
As long as everyone else can do it, we'll throw it in the Discord. Feel free to also throw anything else in the Discord, roleplay stuff, things you guys might have discussed on the way down to Nightstone, or leaving this tavern and setting up camp and whatnot, waking up in the morning, yada yada. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome.
All right, y'all.
Alright, much love. Go ahead, take that short rest, and watch out for the goblins under the stairs.
Long rest. Don't
Yeah,
skimp us.
buddy.
Yeah, go ahead and take that long rest. Alright, peace out, y'all. Have a good night.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
guys
you.
there.
Peace out.
out.